I'm here with Soundarya Pradhan, who finished third at the tournament. Soundarya, how happy are you with this result?
I'm extremely happy with this result, especially because because of my exams which are coming up from the 6th to the 23rd of March. I could not prepare for this tournament at all. So okay, I had hoped for a selection, and I just thought like I'm not going to prepare at all, and I'm going to study, and that's what I exactly did in this tournament. I was not even preparing for a single round. I was always studying for my exam, and still I did so well. I got the third position. Okay, next time I'll try for even better. I'll try to become champion in the coming tournaments.
Yeah, if you don't study, then maybe you can become the champion.
Well, maybe, but actually study does not create so much of a problem for me. The fact is that right now, like, I am in class 12, and I have to study physics, chemistry, maths, biology. Maybe in the future, in some universities, if I get like in some good universities, maybe I'll get enough support so that I can clear my entire course much before the exam time comes up. So I don't think that in the future chess or like studies or chess will cause any problem for each other. I think I can work hard enough for both of these things, and I am very much indebted to chess for what I have gained in my life, calculation, imagination, and everything. So both are important for me. So I don't think that studies will cause any problem for me in the future.
Right. And Soundarya, you lost your first round here.
Yeah.
And then you didn't lose any game, right?
Yeah.
So it was like you were slowly picking up speed. Maybe
Yeah.
If there were more rounds, you could have scored even more points.
Yeah, true. Actually, the thing is that when we are playing something like National B or any open tournament, what happens is that the first opponent or first 2-3 opponents that you get, they are supposed to be, if you are higher rated, then they're supposed to be somewhat lower rated than you or something like that. So maybe you don't get a very tough challenge in the first round itself, but here I got a very tough challenge in the very first round, and that one I like without any practice. So here, after losing the first round, I felt like, okay, let's use this game as a practice itself, like 3 hours of practice or 4 hours of practice. It's not a small thing, right? Like people prepare for 3-4 hours every day, and then also they do pretty well. So I felt like, anyway, I'm getting some practice in this tournament itself. So I think that really helped me, as you say.
Right. And how do you find this national premier to be different from the previous ones?
In the previous ones, we really didn't get so much of recognition. We didn't have so much of opportunities to express ourselves, to express our feelings, our problems, and our success or anything like that. But here, because of you and because of journalists and so many people who have worked so hard for us, and especially I would like to thank ChessBase India for the tremendous support, and I feel really glad to be interviewed by a person like you, Mr. Sagar Shah, and I'm really very happy that hopefully I'm getting recognition finally. Like previously I had won the national championship, open national championship for the blind when I was just 12 plus years old, and I won national B for the blind when I was just 15 plus, and that time also I didn't have this much recognition as I have now, getting the third position here. So it's really much more different than the other tournaments.
I'm sure that this recognition will only grow. Soundarya, you won the third place, and because of the increase in price structure, you go back home with 21,000 rupees.
Yeah.
So how does that feel, and what are you going to do with the prize money?
Actually, I feel really great about it, and what I'm going to do is that I have not decided yet. Actually, I'll see, like after this tournament, I'll first study, and we'll see if I'm like it depends on what universities I'm getting, what tournaments I'm going to play. I'll just include it in my family money, and then of course my father is spending for my tournament, so I feel like I'll help him help me, right?
Wonderful. Okay. So, Soundarya, whom would you like to thank at the end for your performance over here? Who are the people who have helped you to reach this stage?
My parents, they are the biggest source of inspiration for me actually. I think no child is born deserving. He is made deserving by some other people. And so that was the same case with me. I was not a brilliant child or something like that. My parents, they supported me a lot and they believed in me, and I excelled and I improved. And so first of all, I would like to thank my parents, my family, my friends, my well-wishers, and many of my friends have supported me. They have helped me with things that a blind person cannot do, like setting up a position on board and things like that. So I would like to thank my friends, my family, and also definitely All India Chess Federation for the Blind. I'm deeply indebted to them, and definitely I am really thankful to you because after my games were over, you were telling me about my weaknesses. So I felt like it's not only a tournament for me. I feel like it's a very big practice session. I feel like I improved a lot in this tournament, although I did not spend any time for chess outside the games. I focused on studies only, but I feel like I improved a lot.
That's wonderful to know. Soundarya, last question to you. You will be in the team of India going to Bulgaria for the World Team Championship, where there will be 16 teams best in the world. What's your aim over there for Team India?
I feel like we have the strength to, currently, if we get coaching, then even this year I think we can come in top 3 or 4, because we have beaten many strong teams. We have won with Spain, Germany, all these teams last year. So the main problem that we are facing is the lack of coaching, lack of sponsorship. So if we get enough coaching and sponsorship, then I believe that all of us have the strength, as blindness brings with it some challenges. And as I said in one of my previous interviews, that your weakness can become your greatest strength. So I think many of us have succeeded in doing it. So I feel like if we get enough coaching and sponsorship and all these support, then maybe we can come in even top 3. I really believe in it.
Well, we hope that happens, and good luck to you, Soundarya. Congratulations, and have a safe trip back home.
Thank you so much. Thank you.